Can you perhaps just to finish off, give 3 tips to someone who might be starting the journey, but where we were back in 2010. You don't have to stick with finance if you don't want to, because I know it's not your favourite subject. But what would you advise somebody who was looking to build a business like this?
It's very difficult when you're starting on your own. I mean, it's because I'd owned businesses previously, I'd understood the importance of people, having the right people. Well, very often an entrepreneur doesn't have that luxury.
Yeah.
I might not be able to afford that luxury, but any form of management team, if you can assemble one that is plug and play or similar, because you simply can't afford day one to have them, I would say that you need to remember that it doesn't really matter what the numbers are, because they're not going to rush and save you when you get into a difficult period. It's the people around you that will help you get through that. And so for me, my number one principle was then, and would be now, that I want to try and think that I've got people around me in the management team that I can call upon if I need them, to help me get through the difficult times. And for a startup, the difficult times, unless you're blessed with a huge amount of share cap, is managing your cash and understanding where the cash is going to be going that you've managed to start with. That's going to enable you to get that first revenue through the door and understand that those revenue streams, cash being very important, but actually you've still got to make a profit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll burn through your share cap and the revenue as it comes in. So for me, it is people, it is finance, very close second, and they may rank equally, because without either you're going to struggle, I would suggest, unless you're very, very lucky, particularly if your venture is going to take time to get going. You know, when you make that standing start, you know, very often if you've got a massive target audience, you can get some revenue coming in. If you go into a sector where that's not possible, the long game is inevitable, as we experienced. And my third tip would be, if you're not truly passionate about what you're going to be doing, you probably won't succeed. You've got the energy you need, your ability to pick yourself up when things go wrong, and they will go wrong. I mean, I would say maybe you could summarize it with, you know, so many business plans are based upon best case scenarios, made up numbers, dare I say it. I mean, we've all had to do it. But really, that's not a business plan. That's just business hopes and dreams. But we come back to that plan as such when you've got a good, robust finance person who is going to ensure good disciplines. Entrepreneurs tend not to be great disciplinarians, because they're visionaries, they're innovators. You know, they're not pragmatic at all. And if they were pragmatic, the business would never get off the ground, because you'd think that's far too big a risk. And you can't be risk averse.
No, you need those different voices on the team, don't you?
Yeah. And as a business matures, I come from, you know, it's always been a small business sector, but going back 30 years, as my business is matured, I always brought in independent directors, because one, they bring a whole different way of thinking and understanding, and it's a good way of being challenged, and it's therefore a very good way of understanding that actually, to get on in business, you have to accept that not everybody's going to like you, and you're going to have difficult times with people.
Yeah.
But that just goes with the territory.
Yeah.
But it's a good territory. Go for it.
Brilliant.
It's going to be worth
it.
Well,
thank you very much for your time.
Absolute pleasure. I hope I've given a little bit of insight, and more than anything, that it can be used to give other people a bit of an understanding in a practical context.
Yeah, I think it's a great case study. Lots of things to learn from it, and I've written some bits about it as well over the years.
It does prove you need a bit of luck, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how good all your systems and disciplines are in the end, either through finding right people, being able to develop, a system that converts your innovative thinking into a tangible methodology to process the work that you bring in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Great.
just as well I'm past my sell-by date.
I'm sure.
Mind you, as you know, we've just developed an app, Andy. So there we are.
Yeah. Another little hobby for you to keep you going.
You can teach an old dog new tricks,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, thank you, and for all the help you've given me over the years. We've been associated for, I think, 23 years, one way or another.
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah.
I've benefited enormously from your experience. So
Thank
I
you.
hope others do too, as you're so young.
Yeah, it's not something I'm accused of very often. Right. Thank you very much.
Okay then.
Cheers.
Thank you, Andy. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.